My favorite thing that happened on The Departed was this story that about a scene that I was not in, but he was. And the scene said, it was 1/8 of a page, and it said, Costello executes man kneeling in the marshes. He looked at that, and he goes, okay, I can do that, but I think I can make it better. He goes, I come from the Roger Corman school, so I'm not going to add any time, and I'm not going to add to your budget. But instead of a man kneeling in the marshes, I make it a woman. And I go, oh, okay. And he goes, so I'm going to execute a woman. But I'm not going to be alone. I put Ray in the scene with me, and that's Ray Winstone, who plays kind of his right-hand man, this brilliant, brilliant English actor. And he goes, so I put Ray in the scene with me. And I do the thing, and I shoot her in the back of the head, like it says in the script. But if you leave the camera rolling, after she falls, I turn to Ray and I say, geez, she fell funny. Now that's a really sinister thing to say. Because it means I do this a lot and there's a way people fall.
Right.
And she didn't fall that way. And I go, oh, yeah, I get it, man, I get it. And he goes, now you could end the scene there, but if you leave the camera rolling, Ray steps forward and he reveals that he's holding an axe. He's going to chop her up.
Oh, man.
Now, you could end the scene there. He goes, but if you leave the camera rolling. I turn to Ray and say, wait, I think I want to f*** her again. And he goes, now that's a very sinister line. Because it means I had raped her already. And I go, I get it. It's really, really, really disturbing. And he says, now you could end the scene there. But if you keep the camera rolling, Ray stops and looks at me. And there's a pause. And I go, ah! He goes, and that's a sinister thing to do because we're making a joke out of this whole thing. And I go, yeah, I get it. He goes, now you could end the scene there. But if you leave the camera rolling, God. Ray says, Francis, you really ought to see someone. And so that's what they did. He took this 1/8 of a page scene and he did all of that.
Yeah.
And they had 2 cameras on it so it could cut back and forth. And what Marty ended up cutting was he shoots her, she falls. He says, geez, she fell funny.
Right.
And Ray looks at him and says, Francis, you really ought to see someone.
Right.
Right. So, but he just gave him all of these options.
Right.
As dark and as sick as you want to go.
Yeah.
And he's playing a psychotic killer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's just, that's what a great writer looks like.
That's right. Right.
And by the way, the script was written already by a great writer, Bill Monahan. So it's like, when you get a great actor and a great writer together on something, it just really elevates.
That's amazing.